Waterfowl hunting is awesome, but it's even more wonderful with the dog there to share it with. For me, it's not complete without the retriever. And that's one reason why we do what we do. There's just something about the dog being there that matters.
Thank you, fellas. Y'all did good.
A little bit weird, but I mean,
There's green tops right there.
oh,
Give him a paralyzer about now.
Hugh, what's the paralyzer?
It's like right after the chop, which is pretty much the comeback call. You got to get their attention, turn them around. I'll show you what the chop is.
All right,
first.
let's hear it.
And then that's kind of going to get them turned around. And that paralyzer is the last one, kind of soothes them into your hole. Where
Finish
you're
them
gonna
off.
get 'em. I'm Hugh Callicutt, and I'm from Oxford, Mississippi, and I'm 12 years old, and I love to hunt and fish and the outdoors, and my daddy had a dog, still has a dog named Hank, and we take him duck hunting and just to play with to the barn and let him run, and then I kind of decided I want a dog on my own. It'd be mine to take care of, and mine to take hunting, mine to take anywhere.
How about goose?
No, ma'am, because what if I see a goose and I yell goose and then the dog goes out into the field? Like, dang it, goose, get back here. I wasn't talking to you.
Needs to be something we can yell. Yeah, we can he's running across a cornfield or something. We need to.
Sam. Or freeze. That's pretty cute.
I don't think we want to yell freeze.
Put him up.
How about rib?
Like what you eat, rib?
Like
Reb.
A
Like
rib.
Colonel Reb. Like Rebel.
instead of rebel, rib.
I like rib. I just can't wait to get them.
We'll be there in a few minutes.
You know, we've got Hugh Callicutt and his family, wonderful family here in Oxford, Mississippi. And they're the kind of family that we love to see our dogs go to.
Right, here we are, bud. All right.
Hey,
Marty,
how are y'all?
how you doing?
Yeah, Marty
Andy
Roberts.
Calicut.
I'm Hugh Calicut.
And welcome to Sporting Life. Are y'all ready to go see some puppies?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, come on. So, Hugh, here's the litter over here. I'm gonna let you decide which one you
They're
want.
pretty.
Why don't you pick some up and look
Hey.
at them?
Hey. Hey.
That's a chunk right there now.
You're a heavy little dog. Big old pot belly on you. You're a little too big. You're chewing on my shirt too.
Good looking puppy.
Yeah, they're all about 8 weeks old. They were born right at the same time. Kind of stay on this end, and they'll run over to you.
Hey.
There you go.
All right. That's right.
I think he likes you, Hugh.
Here, go to mama. Go to mama, Rebel.
That's Papa.
Yeah.
All right. Heart's beating 100 miles an hour. All right, bud, what do you think?
I like them a lot. I think that's the
I
one.
think you got a new friend.
That's him.
Well, we're gonna want to get Rebel back when he's about 6 or 7 months old, okay? So up until then, the main thing I want you to do is socialize him. Take him places, take him out to your farm, take him over the duck camp, let a lot of different people see him. The next thing I want you to do is it's summertime, so it'll be a good time to get him out and start swimming. Another thing you can do, obviously, is you need to get him retrieving.
Yes, sir.
So when you get him home, I want you to start maybe take a sock, an old sock, and roll it up. It's got a ball in it, and start teasing him with it. And you're letting him see it, and you're gonna just toss it about that far. He's gonna pick it up, hopefully bring it back to you. If he doesn't, that's okay. Tease him with it again. Let him kind of get all fired up, and you're gonna just slide it down the hallway again. Hopefully he goes and gets it, okay? And then you can also work on sit. And I'll call you on the phone and kind of talk to you about how to do all that. You're gonna get him sitting, you're gonna get him loose leash, walking on the leash. You're gonna feed him 3 times a day. In the morning, about 2 in the afternoon, maybe 1 in the afternoon, and then again about 5. After each time you feed him, you have to take him outside within about 10 or 15 minutes and let him go to the bathroom. You think you can do that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna shake on it?
Yes, sir. We'll shake on it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yes, sir.
All right.
When I walked up to the pen, I knew I wanted a fox-threaded male, and I didn't want a female. And then he was just sitting right there looking at me, and I said, "That's the one." So I picked him up and threw him over my shoulder. That was pretty much it, and we brought him home. Hey, Rebel.
Hello, Rebel.
Red, this is Yo Casa now.
Oh, welcome home, Rebel. Welcome home, Rebel.
Well, he's only 8
Rebel,
weeks
Rebel.
old, and he's doing pretty well for being 8 weeks old. He's got the part of going out there and getting it, but he doesn't quite have the part coming back to the owner or trainer to give it back. Rebel. Rebel. I swear if you chew on the carpet. No. He just didn't like to come back. That's the part we're gonna have to work on. When he gets about 11 or 12 weeks old, we're gonna take him back to Sporting Life and get Mr. Marty Roberts, the owner of the kennel, to train Rebel. And then we're gonna get him to do just some simple retrieves and stuff that'll make him obedient, like sit, stay, and heel, and hear, and just the basics of dog training. And then it's gonna be a little hard for him without him for about a few months. When we get him back, I'm gonna have to work with him constantly, just about every day, and just playing with Rebel and get him where he could be just about an award-winning duck dog.
Well, we had old Rebel. He went home for a while. He came back. We got him out. Had a pretty good feel for him. He felt like I'd be a good fit. I got Rebel. Spent probably a week with him, and
Rebel came back, and he went through our obedience training, and then we went on into doing the mouth conditioning and the field work, and he did very well. Rebel. He's money on land. He's doing triple marks and some nice long, what we call memory retrieves. We can drop it out in the woods and walk back, 150 yards, 200 yards, turn around and send him. He's doing great with that.
Good boy. I could tell he was going to be a pretty good dog. We've got a really good pass rate here at Sporting Life Kennels. I would definitely be happy with a Rebel. I knew that from the moment I had him. He's a really nice, consistent pace, there and back. I'd rather hunt with a dog that's a great, consistent pace than one that might be whining. He might have his happy feet going. Rebel. Get them going on multiples on land, multiple retrieves in the water. When all that's going good, then we move to the guns. When that goes good, we go to birds. Fortunately, Rebel did real well with all this. Knocked it out pretty quick. He fortunately took well with the drills. We moved along with his duck dog training pretty well. I told Hugh, I was like, I think he's ready to duck hunt, but I know you want him to do the pheasant hunting as well, get him quartering. So let's leave him. Let's go ahead and start all that. And so we decided to go ahead and dive off in the process of teaching him his upland hunting.
Started working upland, meaning we're teaching him to quarter. He can zigzag in front of the guns in the field and flushing for pheasants, quail, chucker, really any kind of upland bird.
Okay.
killing that. He has got a great nose. He's just super enthusiastic about it. He loves it. So right now, our focus is getting him on Upland, and it's working great.
This term, calm but ready, he really falls into that category. He's got his off switch. We get out to the field and I send him, he goes like the wind. Rebel is a good dog. He wants to learn, he's willing to learn, he's willing to work with you, he wants to please.
So what's exciting about this, among other things, is, we're gonna see a young man. He's gonna end up with his first retriever, and it's gonna be interesting to see how that helps him develop. My first retriever I got when I was 16, and it changed my life, and maybe this will happen with Hugh.
Okay, so for today, we're going to talk about something that we use all the time at our kennels, Sporting Life Kennels. A lot of trainers around the country use them. They're awesome. It's called a place board. Now, in our case, in this case, we've got 1x6 that we're building this out of, and it's basically 2 foot by 2 foot. And it's 1/2-inch plywood. Got some indoor-outdoor carpet on it. The reason we love this is because it makes, dogs are black and white, and it makes it plain to them. When you show them where you want them to go, it makes a lot more sense to them than if you're just pulling them around trying to get them to go somewhere and they don't really understand it. So we're going to kind of show you some stuff we do with it today. We'll use it all the way up through teaching finish type work. These are great. Preacher, here. So that's his spot. He knows where it is, and particularly when they're younger, it's great for letting them know where they should be. When you're first teaching a dog to cast, we can put him on the place board, we can toss it, and we send him over, cast him out, and then we'll meet him back on the place board. Yeah. One reason I like this is because when they come back, they're facing you. It's just the spot, and it's just not a lot of arguing with them. They just go back, boom, they're there, and they're front sitting, and you can set up and go ahead and do it again. Just another really wonderful way to use a place board. This would be preliminary type early stuff on casting. Over. All right, here's an example. We're doing steadiness work. I'm gonna shoot it up in the air, go over his head, and I can work on a right back. I do 3 toots on the whistle. Beep, beep, beep. Good. Bring him back in. Place. Good. Folks, if you want to do yourself a favor when you train your dog, make some place boards. They're a great help. Thanks for joining us this week. For more tips and training techniques, go to retrieveruniversity.com.